like there's going to be all winded out by the time they're done.
Yeah.
Twice in one day.
Oh, look, the breeze just shifted in our face.
I know.
This is what we do, Terry. I think this is about my... Here they come. Such a great event for the town.
Yes, I would, being a parent, it's pretty cool. The outside here is much better.
I have to begin with, wow. You all look absolutely stunningly beautiful out here. We've done 2 commencements today for 2020 and now for the class of 2021, and I need to recognize that everyone standing around here pulled this off to make this possible. It's a yeoman's effort, and we are so proud to be able to do this today and to honor you in the way that you deserve to be honored. So good afternoon and welcome, graduates, family, friends, alumni, staff, faculty, administrators, and members of the Board of Trustees. I am pleased to see so many of you here today to join us in person and by live stream to celebrate this memorable occasion. After all we've been through these past 15 months, it is nothing short of remarkable that we are here today, and I give you all the credit that we were able to be here today. To begin our ceremony, I request that you please stand or remain standing for the invocation to be given by Reverend Betty Burlew. Thank you.
Isn't this wild and wonderful? I love you all. You look great. So here we go. Come, Holy One, to lead this gathering of Cazanovia College family and friends, as together we recognize academic excellence and give thanks for every project completed, all the teaching, all the learning that have brought us to this celebration of Cazanovia College's 2021st. Wait a minute, now, try this again. Celebration of the 2021 commencement of this Cazanovia College. Thank you. This looks like a tiny shower cap for a microphone.
Thank you, Betty. And if you could remain standing for the national anthem, please. Please be seated. And now, proudly, as president of Cazanovia College, I declare the 196th commencement ceremony to be in session. Clumsily, but nonetheless, I declare it. Two commencements in a day is a stretch, but this is going to be fun, I promise you. Cazanovia College introduced its first ever master's degree program 2 years ago. Members of the first cohort of the program are celebrating their graduation here today. Gail Boone has been chosen to represent the first graduating class obtaining a Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling. Gail is diligent and eager to learn more. She recently presented on the topic of generalized anxiety during the spring 2021 term, which was certainly a good term to talk about generalized anxiety. That's an ad lib on my part. The presentation was well researched, drawing from many peer-reviewed articles, and remained engaging to the class with activities and dynamic discussion. This was a conference-worthy presentation. Note that this is just one example of the high-quality work Gail has produced. Gail also conducted survey research in the area of race. This process involved the literature research, compiling of survey measures, distribution of the survey to local high school students, data analysis, and reporting of results. This work will be submitted to an academic journal. It is clear that Gail can manage many projects and excel. Through it all, she has remained an empathetic and skilled counselor in training with focus on mindfulness. She is proficient in leading support groups and incorporating a strength-based approach to helping others. Gail is a leader and at the top of her class. She is an exceptional choice to represent the first cohort of Master of Science students at Cazanovia College. Please welcome Gail Boone.
Thank you, President Chesbrough. Good afternoon. How do we know ourselves? How do we know what path is the right path to take in life? How do we know when the decisions we are making are the right ones and will lead us to our greatest successes? How do we measure that success? Is it meeting a goal, making a lot of money, fulfilling someone else's expectations of us, checking off a box so we can move to the next item on the list? There are those of you that have a solid plan for the days and months and even years ahead. Some don't have it all figured out yet. Like for me, the next step might be a little bit unclear. Because of your amazing accomplishments that we celebrate today, you have options for sure. But what fits? What careers, hobbies, relationships, towns, cities, life choices strike a "this is it, this is right for me" chord in your hearts? Now that you've finished all your papers, exams, presentations, capstones, and research, it might be a good time to investigate what inspires you, what you are passionate about. After all, it was your hard work and dedication that earned you a spot on that seat, wearing that age-old fashionable outfit. But also, take a moment to offer gratitude for those of you that have people that helped you realize that accomplishment. I know I have had many people and life experiences to thank and to be grateful for getting me to this day. And I would love to say that I could answer all those questions that I posed to you, and the truth is, no, I'm still figuring it out. It's taken me a long time to realize that the best way to know myself is to ask every single morning of myself, what do I need to learn today to keep me on the right track? 38 years ago this very weekend, I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. I was interested in getting a PhD or at least a master's degree, but I was exhausted. And I actually had the flu on graduation day. I felt I had to take a break. During my nearly 4-decade break after college, I got engaged to my longtime boyfriend. That ended before the wedding. I got married for the first time. I wish that one had ended before the wedding. I got married a second time, and that didn't go too well either, but we have 2 amazing children, and they are my greatest pride and joy. I've worked in insurance as a mortgage broker, sales executive, in marketing and public relations as a director of development for a children's center, an event planner, a substitute teacher, and for the past 10 years as a special education teaching assistant at the local school district. My careers have been varied, and I can say, as a woman working in the business world in the 80s and 90s and beyond, it wasn't easy. I've had my share of personal and professional struggles, but those struggles allowed me to face the difficulties head-on with learning more about myself and giving me a true sense of identity and self-confidence. I have continued my lifelong learning and immersing myself in studying and then eventually teaching mindfulness. Through the years, I've independently studied religions and physics. Yes, those 2 things can go together. Philosophy and, of course, psychology. I also received, via my daughter, the opportunity for an intensely personal education in LGBTQ rights and issues when 9 years ago, at the age of 14, she told me she was transgender. Together, she and I, and sometimes her father, who's seated next to her today, have informed, educated, and advocated for transgender rights. So you can see, in truth, my education never really did end. Only my formal education did. About 3 years ago, I received a rude awakening that made me realize I needed to continue that formal education. I was doing some work in relation to a topic I know a great deal about, and I was told by an authority figure in my life, stop. I was told, you need to stay in your lane. I was shocked. I thought this was my lane. I was saddened and I was upset. Didn't take me long to realize I was not going to live my life based on this person's definition of who I was. I could not define myself by their standards. I decided at that point to go back to school, to widen my lane. When I realized I was scared, my son encouraged me. His supportive words deepened my resolve. I decided to come full circle and go back to learning what I really needed to be in my life, a counselor. Then a miracle happened. This graduate program found me. I've been blessed with being in the company of phenomenal professors, an inspirational mentor, and an amazing group of 8 graduate students who I can absolutely say that without their friendship support over the past 2 years, I would not have made it this far and not on this stage today. To all of you, I could not love you more. I could not be more grateful for all your gifts of compassion and empathy and encouragement and laughter. Congratulations to all of you and our graduates today, and so I return to my statement of desire for you to really take the time to know yourself. I hope it doesn't take you guys 40 years to begin the chapter of your life where you have the ability to do what you're meant to. And so what I want for you is to find work that you are so passionate about it, that being there every day and doing those tasks provide you with the bliss of meaningful work and a fulfilling life, so much so that you get lost in your day and in your work. And you're excited and feel a true sense of contentment that comes with accomplishing your life's purpose. Must you have everything figured out today? Of course not. But this is what I know for sure. The world needs you and what you alone can give of yourself. You and what you can achieve if you discover your life's purpose and your true passions will be your greatest gift to others. These gifts that are authentically yours alone are unique to only you. Literally, no one else can do exactly what you can do. Be vulnerable. Open your hearts and minds to everything that's possible. Be resilient when you get temporarily sidetracked. Be resourceful when you cannot see the clear path forward. Be diligent in following your gut instincts and knowing what is right for you. Life can be hard at times, but when you know who you are, what your values are, and what you believe in about yourself and the world, I promise you, it will give you a compass to keep you on track and help you find your way back if you ever find yourself in uncertain terrain. Each of us here today is on the brink of a new adventure. It's a little scary. Go out there, widen your lane, know yourself, be true to yourself, love yourself, and live an amazing life. Thank you.
Sorry, you'll get used to this routine this afternoon. Where did they go? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Gail. Please give another round of applause in recognition of the first ever commencement address from a Cazanovia College graduate student. Very nicely done. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2021. This year's class valedictorian can best be described as a Renaissance woman, an illustrator, animator, storyboard artist, writer, visual artist, and designer. This student is talented, conscientious, creative, and multifaceted. A person who has limited passion and devotion for embracing knowledge and developing her own capabilities. While at Cazanovia, this student has earned many awards: the Morris Award Scholarship, Marion Fontana Metalio Scholarship, Emerson Scholarship, Presidential Scholars Award, a Certificate of Recognition from Student Leadership, to name a few. She is a member of Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society, Kappa Pi Art Honor Society, and Alpha Chi Honor Society as well. And in her spare time, she was treasurer of the Kaz Comic Alliance and the Drama Club, assistant manager and glass technician for SMART, stands for Student Made Art, and an orientation leader. Her creative focus work features captivating character development and thought-provoking sequential artwork that expresses her love of places where art and literature overlap. One of her latest works, an animated video of her as she illustrated and narrated a story she wrote, was originally inspired by a fascination with the mixed nature of organic and technological parts. In the piece, she developed a cyborg and a bird character, and as the characters interacted, she explored themes such as peace and freedom, advanced technology, personal connectiveness, and the environment. The piece grew to become a timely statement of hope as the two unrelated worlds of the characters began to merge and the characters themselves bonded through their mutual search for similarities and their accepting of the differences between them. This work was inspiring and poignant storytelling and a visually stunning success that exemplifies so much of what she does. She is a visual communications illustration animation major who now will be pursuing a career in character design, book arts, and sequential artwork. Because of all these achievements, she has earned the honor to speak to you today. Please welcome Sydney C. as Cazanovia College's 2021 Valedictorian.
Good afternoon to all faculty, staff, administrators, family, and members of the class of 2021 who are here with us today, both in person and online. Being able to have this ceremony in person is a great feat that came from a lot of effort and sacrifice. And if I get emotional, redact it. It didn't happen. At the beginning of this year, we came back to a changed campus and had to relearn the navigation of college. At the very end, I myself had to do a preventative quarantine because of New York travel restrictions. And while I was more than willing to become a farmer hauled cryptid for 2 weeks, there were difficult moments. I, like some of you, participate in the orientation of our incoming classes. So to sit in a room while my fellow orientation leaders asked the group chat for spare hands was harder than I expected. I would forget for a moment that I was unable to leave. Yes, I can help. Every time a text came through asking for more hands, for a split second, I'd forget why I was, where I was, and get excited because, yes, I can help. But I believe that that is part of what makes Cazanovia College such a wonderful place to learn and to grow as people. Everywhere you go, there are people who are willing to say, yes, I can help. The culture of help we have here was called upon to make this last year a possibility. It wasn't a small feat, and it took a lot of effort just to remain on campus. College is, by nature, a very hard thing. It's an accomplishment of which you should all be very proud. To accomplish a degree while navigating a pandemic made everything that much more difficult. So, if your year didn't end the way you thought it would, or your GPA took a hit, if this was a hands and knees crawl to the finish line, you should be no less proud of yourself. The world we have been learning skills for has been shifting in front of our eyes. Despite all the added stressors, you still played your sports. You still acted in the play. You still attended clubs and ran clubs and stayed connected with your friends. You still attended cab events and still struggled to get to your 8 a.m. on time, even if it was a Zoom call from your bedroom. Things looked a little different and acted a little different, but you made it work. You adapted. Adaptability is going to serve us well going into this next unknown chapter of life. I want to leave you with a quote, and those who know me well won't be surprised that the quote I chose comes from Star Trek, more specifically from Captain Picard. It is possible to commit no mistake and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life. I have found great comfort in these words for a long time, and I hope that they give you the same feeling. Going into this next phase of our lives is full of uncertainties. It might not come quickly or easily, but that doesn't mean you are not prepared, and it doesn't mean you aren't qualified. It means you are a human being living a human's life. I see in our class the potential for so many different types of success. I, like your professors, friends, and family, look forward to seeing you all flourish and find your place in this world. But I ask you don't become so overwhelmed by the next chapter that you forget to enjoy the successful closing of this one. You have accomplished something amazing. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Take your mask off for a picture. Here.
We gotta take one right now.
Come over here. You did excellent.
Love to give you a hug, but I can't. Nope, she did that. Congratulations.
Is this one mine or yours?
I hope so.
Thank you, Sydney. A very powerful speech with great messages. It is now my pleasure as Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty to recognize deserving graduates for their outstanding academic achievements. The 2021 Excellence in the Division of Art and Design Award recipient has a holistic approach to design that shows the mark of a professional far beyond her years. Ascribing to the infamous words of architect Charles Eames, the details are not the details, they make the design. Her senior portfolio emphasizes her belief that good design can be transformative and make us see life through a different lens. Recently, she successfully defended her senior capstone project, espousing how the COVID-19 pandemic will impact the current and future practice of commercial office design and the impact it will have on the productivity and well-being of the workforce employees. The entire Cazanovia College community has benefited from her work with Professor Elizabeth Moore in creating appropriate and social distance space plans for every classroom environment here on campus. In addition, she is currently interning with interior design program faculty to create original designs for a custom home to be featured in the upcoming Syracuse 2021 Parade of Homes. With future plans of pursuing interior design employment in the Carolinas, we are certain that this graduate will find nothing but success in her professional ventures. The 2021 Excellence in the Division of Art and Design Award is proudly presented to the candidate from Interior Design, Shauna Leonardo. The Division of Business and Management nominee for Excellence in Business and Management goes to a goal-driven student athlete. As a Dean's List honoree who will be completing her Bachelor of Professional Studies degree with a minor in entrepreneurship in 3 years, this student epitomizes the mission of the college and the Division of the Business and Management. She's a welcome addition to the admissions office, always willing to relay her story to prospective students about how upon entering Cazanovia College, she knew she would be the owner of a business after completing her degree. She emphasizes how, as she became involved in campus activities, she remained open to various college experiences and eager to explore new ideas, student life, and classes. She says this is how she found her calling for a career in human resources. She was accepted into a competitive corporate internship program with Wegmans grocery chain as a store operations intern. She is a member of the professional organization Society of Human Resource Managers. This fall, she will enter into the master's program in People Analytics and Leadership at Nazareth College. The Division of Business and Management is pleased to honor Tricia Martin as the outstanding student of 2021 class. Congratulations. This year's winner of the Award for Excellence in the Division of Humanities and Natural Sciences embodies the intellectual diversity of the division. She has demonstrated academic achievement in biology, communication studies, writing, and mathematics. She has excelled in coursework, including calculus, chemistry, statistics, anatomy, and health communication. In addition to her rigorous studies and high level of academic achievement, she has worked diligently to give back to the campus and larger community. She has served as a secretary for Alpha Lambda Delta, the first-year honor society, as a representative to the Student Government Association, as vice president of Active Minds, and as president of the Communication Studies Club. Through her roles as a master's student, resident advisor, and course assistant and tutor, she has set examples for other students and has helped them succeed. Earning a major in biology and a minor in communication studies, she has expertly woven together her academic interest as her interesting research demonstrates. In the fall of 2019, she presented a paper titled Doctor-Patient Communication, What We Can Do Better, to the New York State Communication Association. Her capstone, entitled Stem Cell Therapy as a Treatment for Relapsing Remitting Multiple Sclerosis, incorporates multiple areas of interest, including a focus on health. She brings to each class a contagious sense of passion and curiosity. Her sense of humor and maturity will serve her well in the future, and she will be greatly missed by her professors. The winner of the award in Humanities and Natural Sciences is Gracie Wright. The Division of Social Behavioral Science is proud to present this year's award to a human services student who is outstanding in every way. She has a nearly perfect GPA in her major, with minors in psychology, sociology, and disability services. She has been extremely active on campus as a head resident advisor, past president of the Human Services Club, and president of the Student Government Association. She has worked diligently as a member of the President's Commission on Diversity. In the past few weeks, she has been recognized through a number of student leadership awards, including the Outstanding Student of Sociology Award and another citation for excellent service and volunteerism in human services. Her rigorous research for her capstone final paper focused on racial bias in America's healthcare system. Her capstone faculty advisor, Dr. Rodland Hines, noted how this student's capstone research tackles an important dimension of racism in America, an aspect sensitive enough to steer off its discussion in different spheres of this nation. It takes big courage and tenacity to take up such a topic. For this student, I do not see the sky as her limit, but only the beginning of many great things. And to begin these great pursuits, the student has been accepted to the prestigious Syracuse University Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs for the study of public administration, and she has been offered a full scholarship to attend this program. We are thrilled to announce that Rashawn Kershaw is this year's Social and Behavioral Sciences Division awardee. The recipient of this year's Academic Excellence Award in the Center for Adult and Continuing Education is graduating from an off-site Human Services bachelor's degree program offered at the Hudson Valley Community College campus. This student has excelled in her coursework and has maintained an almost perfect GPA throughout her academic career at Cazanovia College. She has made a lasting impact on all who have had the pleasure of studying and working with her. Her capstone professor notes how she arrives to class every week very motivated to learn and work, and always a smile on her face and a positive attitude. Her well-researched senior capstone paper focused on the autism spectrum disorder and the importance of individualized interventions to support children and adults who have this disorder. And of significant note, she has worked full-time throughout her college career with the New York State Education Department. Her goal is to pursue her master's in social work and then work with children and families. We are very proud to honor Angela Leto with the Excellence in Continuing Education Award. And now for the Academic Excellence Award for Outstanding Transfer Student. Like an artistic Rumpelstiltskin, the top transfer student, a studio art major, turns every medium they touch into gold. While this artist's pure love is painting, in 2 fast-paced years of hard work at Cazanovia, this student also excelled at ceramics and figure drawing. Likewise, the awardee's photography professor lamented that this student should have been a photography major. This incredibly talented artist eagerly embraces new media, quickly mastering each one. However, this student's talents are not just in the visual arts. The awardees' high GPA attest to excellent research, analytical and writing skills, as showcased in their capstone, Conspicuous Consumption, the Impact of Status on American Consumerism. In addition to a written thesis, studio art majors produced an exhibit, a major body of creative work, and this student executed an incredible series of paintings, a tour de force consisting of realistic family portraits in which the individuals are predicted alone in their favorite rooms, crowded with telltale material belongings. It is an absolute pleasure to acknowledge the awe-inspiring Emily Mosiak as our top transfer student. I now invite our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Carrie Pine, to the platform to present this year's Student Life Awards. Carrie.
Alrighty. Take this right off. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you, Sharon. Whoops. As Vice President for Student Affairs, it is an honor to present the Cazanovia College Student Life Awards this afternoon. All we see is sky for forever. It's the opening line to one of my favorite songs from Dear Evan Hansen. Evan is describing a perfect day with a true friend. If you asked me, I would tell you that I have two favorite perfect days on a college campus. The day that students arrive and the day that they graduate. They are the days that center me on exactly why we are all here. Friends, families, faculty, staff, administrators, and most certainly students on both of those days are filled with the hopes and dreams of all that an education, a degree, can help to fulfill. And all are filled with the acute understanding that we are in this together. It is what makes student life on a college campus so different and so special. In my 34 years of working for and with college communities, I cannot imagine I will ever have a more favorite day than this one. In a year like no other, we have been in this together in too many ways to describe. And I hope you will take this moment in for the lessons it has provided us regarding community and what small groups of thoughtful, committed citizens can, in fact, achieve. Thank you, Margaret Mead. What caring for one another in friendship really means. Evan Hansen had to fabricate and imagine his day. I am blessed to be standing in front of mine, true friends on a perfect day. Now on to recognizing some special students who have contributed to countless perfect days and who Cazanovia College will always count among our truest of friends. The Student Life Award is presented annually to graduating seniors who have demonstrated exceptional citizenship and who have made significant and positive contributions to the quality of student life on campus. Like all of our celebrated graduates here today, our Student Life Award recipients came to Cazanovia College several years ago, full of great potential and promise, those hopes and dreams. During their time here, we have had the privilege of watching and supporting our honorees' growth, transforming into thoughtful and caring student leaders who have made our community better for their service. Their achievements and successes are in large part due to their authenticity and attention to efforts impacting meaningful changes on campus and with off-campus communities near and far. Now, here we are, several years and a whole pandemic later, celebrating these honorees and their long list of accomplishments and contributions to the college. Collectively, they have served student government, residence life, and campus activities. They've led and represented and created a vibrant student experience here in their support of a long list of major clubs and athletic teams. They have been contributors to our campus's engagement, pride, spirit, and inclusion, whether in our own theater, performing, or competing on stages beyond CAS, or in actively exploring the roots of systemic inequities to ensure that all students feel truly welcomed and that the presence of each student is extended significance and meaning on our campus. Our recipients have served this college and each of you well. I can only imagine the impact they each will have in the lives of others and the worlds beyond Cazanovia. It is a genuine pleasure and just a little bittersweet for me to present the 2021 Cazanovia College Student Life Awards to 5 different individuals. First, Amy Bubb. Next, Emily Burr. If you'll just stand there and we'll get a group picture. Akira Jones. You're welcome. Hailey Tabor. You are welcome, my friend. Stand on up and we'll get it. Okay. Tree Villarreal. I'll be right with you. And you can all take off your masks for the picture. That's the best part. Here you are. You know, congratulations. I think I did that. Let's move over. Hello. Sound people? Just squish the sticky though. It is now my pleasure to welcome the chair of the Cazanovia College Board of Trustees, Ken Gardner, to the lectern to present the 2021 Alumni Award winner. It's a lot to manage, sorry. I know, always delaying, Ken. There you
Thank
go.
you, Carrie. All right. Thank you, Carrie. As chair of the Board of Trustees and as a proud father of 2 Cazanovia College graduates, I am thrilled to stand before you to announce the 2021 Alumni Award winner. Each year, the college presents its Alumni Award to a student who exemplifies the integrity and tradition of Cazanovia College. This individual has consistently displayed academic inquiry, campus leadership, and community service, all while conveying pride in the Cazanovia College experience. We are happy to announce the winner of the 2021 Alumni Award, Hailey L. Tabor. Come on back up. Hailey is from North Rose, New York, and she stands out as someone who truly has made the most of her entire college experience. She has been an active and enthusiastic member of the campus community, has shown a special dedication to the college. Hailey has been active as a 4-year member of the CAB, the Campus Activities Board, and for the past 2 years, she was chair of the Live Music Committee. She has also been an orientation leader. Hailey is a fine art photography major with a minor in biology. I always wondered, I read that and I was like, that's interesting. In fact, for her senior capstone titled Developing Botany, she found a way to combine her photography major with her love of biology. Please join me in congratulating Hailey Tabor as the college's 2021 Alumni Award recipient.
do this again. Let's have another round of applause, please, for all of our student award winners. Congratulations for your well-deserved honors, all of you. Like most colleges, Cazanovia received much-needed assistance excuse me, from the federal government during the pandemic. It's funny that I'm struggling to say pandemic. I have both my shots. New York State Senator and now Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer was instrumental in making that federal assistance happen. We are honored today to have a brief recorded message from Senate Majority Leader Schumer to share with our graduates and their families. Jen, could you please play the message for everyone to hear and for those on live stream to watch?
Hello, Cazanovia College. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the classes of 2020 and 21. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry I can't join you in person as I do almost every year, but I'm grateful that modern technology allows us to still be connected on this graduation day. You are special, and I wouldn't want to miss congratulating you, COVID or not. First, a quick word to the parents. As a parent myself, I know how hard it is to raise kids these days and how much you've invested in them. But it all pays off as you watch your son or daughter receive their diploma and become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. Now to the classes of 2020 and 2021. You know, everyone says your senior year in college will be the most memorable, and for many of you, it probably has been, but certainly not in the way you've expected. With COVID affecting our nation's health, our nation's economy, and your senior year, these have been unusual and difficult times. The challenges of this moment are truly unique, but so has been our collective response. The fact that we're still celebrating this graduation and not letting COVID stand in the way, even if we're celebrating differently, just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what is so important in life. And nothing can take away from the fact that you've earned a degree from such a fine institution of higher learning. So to Cazanovia College classes of 2020 and 21, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, Godspeed.
Thanks. Many thanks to Senate Majority Leader Schumer for taking the time to record that message for us to play at our commencement today. Some other thanks. Before we move on with our ceremony, I'd like to take a few moments to recognize and thank some very committed people in attendance today. Would all of the Cazanovia College administrators, faculty, and staff please stand? These are the individuals who work day in and day out so that your experience as a Cazanovia College student is the best a college can offer, particularly over the last 15 months. I would like to personally thank all of our talented and dedicated staff and faculty for their commitment to the development and success of our students. Thank you very much. And now I want to recognize the tireless work and support of the governing body of Cazanovia College. Would the trustees please stand and accept our collective thanks? Thank you. Could I ask three of our newest trustees to please stand again? Mark Jones, Matt Riley, and Beth Ruggie. Please stand. This is their first commencement. Well, Matt's second. He was here this morning, but thank you for being here. And last but not least, if I could ask Trustee Connie Whitten to stand. Is Connie with us? Yes. Connie Whitten has been on the board, has been involved with the college for decades. She just finished her third three-year term yesterday at the full board meeting. Connie was on the search committee that hired me. She's been behind this college for decades. She's been a supporter of mine for 5 years, and Connie, I thank you for everything you've done for the college. At this time, I invite Sharon Detmer, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty, back to the podium to present the first ever at Cazanovia College master's degree candidates. What are you doing over there? Okay.
Yep, I'll be here. Now begins the part of the program you've all been waiting for. And we'll start with the master degree candidates. Just a few instructions for all the graduating students. When you come to the stage, if you're a master's degree candidate, you'll pick up a scroll from the table behind me. If you are getting a bachelor's degree, you'll pick up a blue diploma holder for when you get your diplomas in July. They'll be mailed to you. You'll have a place to put them. So if you're undergraduate, the blue folder, graduate, the scroll. So when you come up the stairs, you can hand me your card with your name on it, and feel free to tell me, how to pronounce your name, and everybody else will be speaking after me. And then you can go to the X for your picture with the president, and you please remove your mask for the photo if you'd like. Then you can just go down the stairs on the other side here. And for the family members out there will be a link to view all the pictures that are taken today, sometime next week on the Cazanovia website. So you'll be able to see all the pictures then. All right? So we can proceed now. Go ahead. The whole row. Gail M. Boone. Heather L. Colvin Duncan. Jennifer M. Cottet. Sean Patrick Fulford Deckard. Bethany N. Huffstutler. Alexandria Nicole Lake. Lori Ann McCronin. Brianna Christine Wolf. Shiloh V. Wood. This concludes the presentation of the Master of Science degrees. Please welcome Division Chair Maureen Lewis to the podium to present our Bachelor of Arts candidates.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts please come forward? Sydney Rowan C., summa cum laude. Roshan J. Kershaw, summa cum laude. Sierra M. Amo. Amy J. Bubb, cum laude. Olivia Mary Davis. Olivia is a dual major and will also be receiving a Bachelor of Science degree. Alexios Stephen Fisher. Kendall Hurd. Abigail R. House. Gotcha. Gracie H. Wright, magna cum laude. We would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the following candidates in our division who are attending the ceremony remotely. Kendry A. Regales Peralta. Catherine Dupree. And Aaron L. McCann. It is my pleasure to continue to present our candidates now for the Bachelor of Science degree. Jamie L. Brown, summa cum laude. Caitlin J. Brown. Emily L. Burr, magna cum laude. Anne L. Cristofori. Michaela L. Clark, cum laude. Alyssa B. Connolly. Caitlin M. Dashnaw. Tiffany C. David.
I know, Mama.
Ariana Charlene DeJean. Sasha M. Escobar. Callista M. Felton. Mackenzie L. Fiorello. Thomas R. Gibbons. Madeline Godfrey, cum laude. Kayla M. Hamilton, magna cum laude. Cassandra L. Hartraft, cum laude. Wyatt J. Howd. Eric Tristan Humphrey, magna cum laude. Benit Eredu Tabara, cum laude. Zabrian L. Jameson. Akira K. Jones. Lauren H. Kelleher. Hannah Kimball. Naya C. King. Lori A. Kipp. Alyssa J. Kolb. Angela M. Leto. Kayla M. March, cum laude. Abigail R. Marr. Cassidy M. Marsh. Danielle McLaughlin. We would like to pause for a moment and welcome Professor Holdren to the podium to continue our presentation of the Bachelor of Science candidates.
Ready? Come on up. Michael A. McLean.
Congratulations, Michael.
Jessica Summer Moulet.
Congratulations.
Lamar Noel. Ironelli D. Ortiz. Kelly Nicole Owen. Catherine Padilla Arias. Nazira A. Paul. Alexandria A. Radcliffe. Isabel R. Rodwell. Nicholas F. Santoro, cum laude. Luke D. Schlachter. Curtis Edward Schultz. Sarah E. Schuster. Charlene K. Smith. Jacqueline M. Smith. Sharina Rose Spofford. Nasim Z. Stevenson. Ryan C. Taub. Jordan R. Taylor. Grace E. Torino. Nikki M. Trexler, magna cum laude. Melinda Tyler. Lori Rose Uva. Tasha L. Van. Keegan Teresa Winans. Ruthann Winchell, magna cum laude. Brooke M. Wright. Jennifer E. Zanecki. We would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the following candidates in our division attending remotely today. That's a longer list, so I guess I'll read through them and then we'll clap for them. Okay. All right. Kristen Bedore, Lauren Nicole Church, Kylie M. Cole, Lauren B. Cole, Kiana M. Courier, Madison V. Davis, Olivia Jordan Dearway, Spencer Doyle, Shelby Elizabeth Grillo, Megan G. Grogan, Corinne M. Ginup, Tasha A. Hildreth, Haley M. Lafrabe, Heather R. Mason, Sarah J. McDuffie, Amber M. Musso, McGregor A. Ritz-Kenny, Jenna A. Schmidt, Rebecca A. Shuping, Tracy F. Stickle, Marcella M. Taylor, Nicole A. Topoletta, Jenna Marie Valletta, Bethany S. Windicker, Carly Bowe, and Asani G. Philogene. Now please welcome Division Chair Kim Wally to present our candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree.
Hello, everybody. Gwendolyn A. Anderson, magna cum laude. Nia E. Anglad. Alexander Joseph Ayers. Isabella C. Brissett. Tara Lynn Carr, magna cum laude. Cam S. Cassidy, cum laude. Ayen Chen. Addison C. Crook. Carmen R. D'Agostino. Shauna N. De Leonardo, magna cum laude. Shyla Elizabeth Grote. Shema T. Ibrahim, cum laude. Sarah M. Kavanaugh, cum laude. Megan A. Krieger, cum laude. Jake Lasher. Jessica M. LaRue. Elissa Beth Brundage Martin. Sean Thomas Mills, magna cum laude. Emily Bridget Mosiak, summa cum laude. Riley Murray. Kyla Galiwayas Smoke. Cass K. Stefanik Howd. Catherine Julia Schikowski, magna cum laude. Hailey L. Tabor. Mary Deborah Tavallaro, cum laude. Trijay T. Villarreal. Claire Rochelle Woods, cum laude. Markel K. Zinkovich, cum laude. We would also like to take a moment to acknowledge The following candidates from the class of 2021 receiving Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees who are attending today's ceremony remotely. They are Madison D. O'Rourke and Hannah R. Pick. Please welcome Division Chair Francine Verisco to present our candidates for the Bachelor of Professional Studies degrees.
I'll second. Welcome, everyone. Trevon E. Balaam. Jordan S. Crane. Emily M. DeJong, cum laude. Amanda L. Drasick, magna cum laude. Nicholas D. Dussault. Rendell M. Garnes. Lily Santa Ana Marie Germano. Yes, I will, of course. Sierra Rose Hill. Riley H. Lecton, summa cum laude. Elizabeth P. Lanfair. Kelsey A. Lastawicka. Oh, the wind is picking up. Megan C. Marsh. Tricia M. Martin. Selma Osmanovic, cum laude. Mariana Lynn Reisacker. Cara Angeli Rodriguez. Lally P. Rosario. Kevin Shank. We good? Catherine A. Short, cum laude. Allison L. Williams. It is also my pleasure to present the following students who have earned an associate degree in science. Heidi M. Gaines. Kevante A. Williams. Finally, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the following candidates in our division who are attending remotely. David Andreessen, Nathan Cutler, William Cutler, Rayshawn L. Richardson, Luciano Vigilati, Giovanni L. Kessler. Congratulations.
And we have one other graduate graduating remotely, Cassidy Ferguson, with the Bachelor of Science.
Phew. Thank you, everyone. Graduates, you made it. It wasn't, yes, indeed. Go ahead, please. Don't throw your caps just yet, because we're gonna, do the tassel thing in a minute. But so this wasn't easy for you, and we get that. But you took on the challenges brought on by the pandemic and a rigorous education all at the same time, and some social isolation, and you made it. I commend you for your perseverance during this most difficult year to be a college student. Now let's take a moment to consider your achievement and the responsibilities that come with it. Since this college's founding in 1824, tens of thousands of students have come to Cazanovia, this old and storied institution, to study with an exceptional faculty, to gain knowledge and skills, and then to move out into our society to build successful futures for themselves and better lives for others. Now you join them. And I would say most of you already have a head start on most of what I just said in your years here. You and this college are now permanently linked. As you move off into your careers, the trustees, faculty, staff, and administration all promise to keep working to make Cazanovia an even greater college, one which you can continue to feel genuine pride in. In return, we ask that you continue working to make your lives successful and to make our society a better place for others as well as yourselves. This will be your new responsibility of graduates of Cazanovia College. As you prepare to depart with your degree, accept the congratulations of the entire community on this signal achievement, as well as those achievements we all know will follow. You are an extraordinary class. Let me repeat that. You are an extraordinary class, a class we will miss and one we will fondly remember always. And now, I am pleased to make a pronouncement that today is being heard for the 196th time, twice today, in fact, here at Cazanovia, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and in response to the recommendation of the faculty. I declare you to be graduates of Cazanovia College with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Would the graduates now please stand? As is tradition forever, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. At this time, I ask everyone to please stand as you are able and join us in singing the Cazanovia College alma mater. The words can be found in your commencement program on the inside front cover. My congratulations again to the graduates and your families. I now ask the Reverend Betty Burlew to come forward and lead us in the benediction. Please remove your caps at this time.
This is a time for special blessings. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of not being able to smile openly, laugh openly, sing openly, hug anybody I want to, shout anything most anything, as loud as I want. And so today, you have persisted to get through this ridiculous virus. You have made it, and you're on your way. I'm very grateful for that. So, in the meantime, we can't shout, we can't sing, we can't hug, but we can practice some things. So my favorite is the hip bump. So go ahead and swing those hips, get ready. Raise your hands in high five. Practice knuckle bumps. Get all that stuff done so you're ready. So as soon as they tell us we can go crazy. And I want to see you all smile. I would love to have pictures of each one of you smiling with your diplomas in hand as together you have made it through this epidemic. Thank you very much. And so we pray. Come, Holy One, to lead us into new lives. And friends, bear witness to the love of God in this world, so that those to whom love is a stranger will find in you generous friends. Amen.
That concludes our program. We're going to have a recessional, and we will meet out there.